sometimes those boring leftovers or that boring meal prep just doesn't cut it. I'm going to show you how to make easy fried rice from leftovers in under 5 minutes. You don't need much at all, and here I'm starting with some roasted chicken, some of my kale from the How to Make Kale That Will Melt in Your Mouth video, and some brown rice. I'll leave links and proportions in the description. I also wanted some edamame and some corn. Onion or shallot makes a great base for this. And I gotta do it, guys. To get started, heat a very large frying pan with about a tablespoon of oil. I use a neutral oil here. Non-stick or cast iron is best for this. Add your onion, a little bit of salt, and I like to add a lot of black pepper at this point. That's gonna help me season my vegetables. Now I'm cooking this on like medium-high heat. It comes together very quick, like I said, under 5 minutes, guys. So here are my frozen vegetables, frozen edamame and frozen corn. And just get those mixed in really good. Just takes a second here. You want to get the chill off of those. Now you're ready to add everything else. The idea here is when you start with rice that's been in your refrigerator for at least a day, it gets a little bit hard. And what you want to do is refresh the rice in your pan here with the oil. And the high heat is going to help it. It's also going to help to toast it up a little bit. Now everything else you're just reheating here. So the whole idea is to get everything nice and hot. Basically your solid ingredients are already in. You want to get a little fancy with it. You want to flip it around a little if you can. I got a little cold feet there on the flip. Keeping it moving is the name of the game here, but you know what? I actually forgot all about the sauce. The sauce brings it all together and is based on taste and what I have around the house. In this case here, I didn't have oyster sauce, so I used Hoisin, a little bit of Sriracha, about a teaspoon of each. I used some soy sauce here, about a tablespoon. And I also have a superior dark soy sauce, so I like a little bit of that in there as well. Probably about a tablespoon or two of both of those combined. Little fish sauce. Now here, don't go crazy, just a few drops. You notice here I put maybe 5 or 6 drops tops. That's gonna give you a little funkiness. A little bit of chicken stock is gonna help with the corn starch, which again, all of this is optional. If you don't have chicken stock, just use water. About a half a teaspoon of cornstarch. That's gonna help it thicken up and actually stick to the rice really nicely. I don't like to waste anything, so mix it all up together. And now you're ready to add this to your sauteed vegetables and rice. Ideally do this before you start frying up the rice. All right, back to frying, and I think I got my confidence back here. Let's go for a couple flips. Ready? All right, oh. All right, I messed up. Ugh. All right, make a well in the center of the rice, and you want to add your sauce right to that. The high heat is gonna get that to a boil very quickly. And because you have the cornstarch in there, it's gonna actually help to thicken it up really, really nicely. And what you wanna do right away is coat your rice in that sauce. Now everything that's in the pan obviously is gonna get like a nice coating in the sauce. So you're flavoring everything at the same time. And you're just making it really nicey. Now we're gonna go for a couple more little flips here. I got some cold feet there. And mix it up good, and you're basically done at this point. And there's one little touch that I like to add at the very end. And it helps kind of to brighten it up and actually add a little bit of that kind of Asian flavor that you get in fried rice, and that's toasted sesame oil. You need just a little bit, so I put maybe half a teaspoon. Honestly, that was a little bit more than I wanted to add there, but it has a really nice toasted flavor. And now you plate it up. Yes, a spoon is the proper implement for fried rice. And look at that. Everything's nice and glistening. You get a nice little bite with everything in it there. Some of the corn, edamame. Gotta go with some Sriracha, guys. I always get a little carried away when I do this. Oh boy. Ah. All right, let's go for the taste. So good. Much better than that boring meal prep that I had set out for myself for that day. I took a meal prep that was probably between 400 and 500 calories, add a little oil to it, and got something that's takeout quality here. Very good. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit it with a like and subscribe if you like food. If you need a reminder how to make kale that'll melt in your mouth, click right here.